Last time on Fire Emblem Awakening. If you look carefully, you'll see that each one is a portrait of Emmeryn herself. I wager when Father sees you in this, he'll just scream with delight. Yes, because nothing makes Chrom want sex more than seeing you wear pictures of his dead sister all over your body. Hey guys, Ren here, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Awakening. So, I have something to say before we start. First off, thank you. I got a huge burst of subscribers from somewhere, still undetermined, but it usually takes me around 5 to 6 months to track this many people, or get them to click that little red button, so thank you to all of you who shared my videos or are now watching, and hello, welcome, although you're probably not just caught up on the series. But anyways, between episodes, I did decide to get our supports up a bit. So now, I want to finish Onyx's support with Maribel, because I want to see how that ends. Ylisse has another one with Lon'qu, and Tharja has another one with Stall. I didn't grind up anyone else's, because I don't really know who else I'm gonna pair up anyway, so I don't know where that's going currently. Anyways, let's go through these, shall we? A question about the material we covered yesterday, Onyx.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not the voice I gave her. Ah, you mean my lessons on the language of the Great Unwashed?
You won't believe
Precisely, yes. I immediately set about to practice what you taught me, but well, everyone I spoke to looked askance, or avoided eye contact altogether. Others still contorted with glee as if they were stifling laughter.
Huh?
Wait, you use that slang? Out loud? In public?
Yes.
If you hope to communicate with a person, you must first speak their language, no? I don't remember the first two parts of this support, so this is kind of throwing me off. And the quickest way to internalize new knowledge is to put it into practice.
Hey.
Yes, both of those things are technically true, but Maribel, when we talked, Look, the examples I taught you are reserved for intimate friends. What? You knew this and you didn't tell me? Did you hope to ruin me? Wait, so when I told Chrom that he was a right sweet bit of fruit, you mean to tell me that was inappropriate?
Sorry.
You should probably look out for Sully. She is going to murder you. I'm sorry, it was all in good fun. I never thought you'd actually...
Yes.
One moment, if you taught me this slang, then you must consider us intimate friends. I guess, or I'm just trying to mess with you.
Really?
I'm afraid I had no idea. I'm flattered, Onyx, truly. In that case, I ought to have begun my practice with you. Forgive me. No, that's... I don't...
Come now.
Alright then. Wait, what? Why is she saying it like that? Alright then, pet. Everything loverly jubberly, ain't it? Ab a bit of rabbit. I love how it plays the death scream. Like, Onyx is like, I can't do this anymore. And he just lies down on the ground and gives up. Maribel, stop, please. I can literally hear everything you stand for screaming and dying in agony. Look, I'll clear things up with everyone, okay? I'll take the blame. Just please promise me you'll never talk like that again.
What?
Well, I suppose if it's that important to you. Thank you. Hey, no skin off my arse, is it? I'll shut me north and south. Wait a minute, I didn't teach you that. Damnation! Who has done this to you, Maribel? Who? I'm afraid that is my little secret. That was a funny support. Oh, it's not over. That was only the, B support. I thought that was the A support, and I was about to say, that's a little, anticlimactic for an A support, but whatever. Anyways, next up we have Lon'qu and Ylisse for their A support. As last time we left off, Lon'qu was fighting rainbows, and Ylisse was taking a bath. The path's kind of bumpy here, Lon'qu. Should we hold hands?
No.
No, do not touch me, vile fiend. Honestly, you used to... Wait, you think you'd be used to me by now? And you're always so serious. It wouldn't kill you to smile once in a... Shush.
Huh?
That's so rude. Gods, I'm only trying to... Get behind me, quickly, there's a... And Lon'qu died. No, Lon'qu, you're hurt. Please, you can't... You don't die. It's just a single arrow. It won't kill me. Yeah, but any more of them could. And I think we're surrounded.
What?
I wager we found your assassins. Stay close. Right. That's the last of them. Here, hold still. Let me tend to your wounds.
Right.
I'm fine. Are you hurt?
Right.
No, thanks to you. Good. That's good.
Hey, thanks.
Longku, you saved my life. It's kind of his job, Lissa. I wouldn't be so surprised that he actually did it. I followed orders. You should be safe now, but I'd better escort you to your tent, just to be certain.
Huh?
Longku? What? Now that you foiled the plot, I guess your bodyguard duty will be over. I suppose we're done walking together like this, huh?
Right.
I see no reason to continue. Yeah, but we were finally getting close. I'd be sad to lose that now. Do not lay this at my feet. I told you to keep your distance. Yeah, but... I suppose we could still chat, if you want, from time to time. You mean it? Oh yay, thanks Longku. I'm going to hate my grumble. It's like stupid little sister character. God damn, I'm so tired of this shit. I'm just gonna go home and... And now, Stall and Tharja for their B support.
So,
Hey, Tharja, do you have a moment? I was wondering about that hair custom thing. See, because I've been asking around and no one else has ever heard of it.
What?
You mean that nonsense about friends exchanging bits of hair?
come on.
Nonsense? I'm a dark mage. You know what people like me do with locks of hair, right?
Huh?
Oh, hey, wait a second. You're not gonna put a hex on me.
Pretty much.
You bet your green plate mail that has odd stripings on it I will. Oh, don't look so put out about it. It's really a tiny little thing. It just forces you to speak the truth to me. Or else die in a horribly painful manner. And I mean horribly painful. Worse than getting buried in Funko Pops and crushed with a hammer. That is a weird death I just came up with. What? But that's so mean! I love how Stall it could die, and he's just like, but that's kind of mean, though. Now speak. Why are you so kind to me? Answer the truth or else. I was just kind of, concerned. You thought I might be a Plegian spy? Yes, I figured as much. But you should know I never liked that dastard Gangrel. What kind of king would sacrifice his realm to suit his own twisted goals? It's a travesty he ever took the throne.
Wow.
No, that's not what...
Pretty much.
I have been loyal to Chrom from the very beginning. Not that I imagine any of you sad sacks will believe me.
No.
That's not what I meant when I said I was concerned, Tharja.
What?
Oh, this should be interesting. What exactly did you mean?
Nah.
Look, you always seem to be sitting off on your own without any friends. I thought you might be lonely, that's all. If I wanted friends, I could conjure them forth from the black abyss. How come you haven't done that in combat then? I'd really like some illusions. Oh well, the Jenny army will be right behind you. Alright, got it. I'll just be walking over here now. Oh, stop. You don't have to go. I'm just surprised that you are what you claim to be, that's all. Yeah, Stall's the most normal dude in, like, almost all of Fire Emblem, I have to say. Okay, and that's that for now. I forgot, I have everyone's thing switched around. So, we have a lot of promotions to do. I haven't really grinded anyone up level-wise, except for Maribel, once again, because I want to make her usable. So, first off, we're gonna have to buy more Master Seals. I don't think I have any money left, but I think we do still have, yeah, we have a small bullion. You know what, I believe if she does promote into a Dark Knight, though, she will get Life Taker. Which, if she has a child, that would be passed down, and Life Taker is a really good skill from what I remember. So, you know what? Dark Knight it is. Odd option, but I kind of want the skill passed down. Watch me be totally wrong, and they don't actually get Life Taker. Whatever. Even though she obviously looks like she should be a sage, or actually a sorcerer. She is now a Dark Knight. She's like a Gandalf now. What a fascinating way to acquire new trades. Fascinating. Anyway, she can use Levin swords now, so she can have advantage against axes, which is great. Keep her alive a little longer, since she's so, squishy. Anyways, we can level her too, so she can become a Valkyrie? which is a mounted unit that can use tomes and staves. Or a war cleric. Once again, I love the concept of war cleric, but the class isn't very good unless you have the right prerequisites for it. Like, Libra himself can be one since he is already one, so I think he'd work out okay, but for most other characters, it's just a weird combination to have, because that means the character's supposed to have high strength and high magic, meaning that you would be forsaking several important stats to allow them to survive. So we're gonna go with Valkyrie, especially since we don't have any of these. I think this is what Mist was back in Radiant Dawn, or Path of Radiance, I can't remember. In one of the games, he promoted to a mounted unit. There was a Valkyrie also. Yeah. Yeah, that does suit her quite a bit. Look at me, classier than ever. And she can now use tomes. We have a lot of magic on this side. Anyways, yeah, Stall can be promoted too. For the sake of not having two paladins, though, I'm going to promote him to a Great Knight, especially since that will capitalize on his great defense growths, and I won't have to worry too much about his speed, as long as he has some great defense, and he'll have all three weapons of the weapon triangle. So, woo! A Great Knight he shall be. There you go, Stall. No more stalling, cause you're a Great Knight. I don't know if that was a bad pun or a joke about communism. I hate the horse designs here. It looks so stupid. Why do they have the weird head fan thing? But anyways, he got 7 defense. That's pretty nice. And now he can use axes. So yeah, that's gonna be great. Yeah, and I don't think I have any seals left to promote Onyx, sadly. I can get some money real quick to do it, which I think I'll do right now. So, un momento. I'm going to,
What can I fix you with?
sell some things we don't need. Okay, and now lastly, we shall promote Onyx into a Wyvern Lord. Yeah, because the other option is Griffin Rider, but from what I've heard about that, first of all, it seems to change the Wyvern to Beast, so that's a different problem. But apparently, it's just not very good. Its skills aren't that great, and it loses weapon advantage, so meh. So let's be a Wyvern Lord now. And we did it. Which brings us to a whopping 38 strength, actually. So that's gonna be fun. And Longku's gonna promote pretty soon, but I think he needs the extra levels. His strength has not gone well. Anyways, we're about done here, so after I reorganize our inventory, we will be off. Because right now, I have a lot of people's inventories kind of screwed up. One thing I did forget, though, is that the Levin Sword has a rank of E, so that does kind of suck now that I think about it, but we'll have to train her up to it. Either that or we can just use swords as like a defensive option in case she needs to fight against axe users. Or she could just ride away, I guess, technically. Okay, and on to Valm Harbor. At last, Valm Harbor. It appears it's well fortified. Prepare the troops. Well, huh? What is that?
Right.
An altercation? That woman. The Valmese dogs are running her down. Any enemy of theirs is a friend of ours. Come on. That was a really short intro. Anyways, yeah, this map does start on sand, which is movement impairing, which is tons of fun, unless you're Sumia over here, or me. Speaking of which, I look dazzling right now. Onyx looks amazing. Anyways, this is our new recruitable unit, Sayri. I personally like her a lot. Just because, you know, female swordmaster, that's about all it takes, really. But yeah, she's super cool. Don't know about her stat-wise, but her only support in the whole game is Robin. So if you do not support her with Robin, she just doesn't have one, to my knowledge. Which is kind of weird and makes her kind of irrelevant, because that means none of her character is explored at all. But, you know. The problem is that we already have enough sword people, and Long Ku's already here, so I can't really see adding her, even though I'd like to, but I cannot. Anyways, let us begin. Although I better move some people around. Whoops, I forgot to grind Olivia. I keep saying I will, but I didn't. So instead of bringing her, we're just gonna take, I don't know, who am I gonna take instead? Even when I think about it, I can't think of anyone I'd rather take. So... yeah, I guess Olivia, you're the only one. Will she breathe forever if I just let that go? Who is that? The Ylisian League. Or Liege. So they have finally landed.
Over here!
Over here, we have her cornered. It's weird that you even get a voice. Confound those wretched Imperials.
Don't let her get away!
So we have to save her. She can fight for a while on her own, but she is heavily disadvantaged. Right. Our first priority is to hurry and save that woman. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's also little houses you can stop by. Which I don't think they go to in, like, Destroy or anything, if I recall. If possible, we should also visit the homes here to see how people fare. Okay, yeah. Anyways, she's kind of surrounded by iron lances, so she's pretty screwed. Oh, she doesn't even have a weapon. That kind of sucks, but... Anyways, we'll deal with that one issue at a time. They do not have any instant anti-air units here, so Onyx is actually very free to just fly over this wall and destroy anyone who gets in his way. Which is what I will do. Don't worry. Your good friend Onyx is on the way. And by good friend, I mean you probably kind of know him, maybe. Chrom, pair up here. Tharja. Wait, what's your movement? Better you go up. No! Damn it. It's not what I meant to do. Oh well. I guess dance for... No. Transfer over, and then dance for them. That works too. Oh boy. What's her defensive stat at? Yeah, she's a tank at this point. Oh, I forgot to turn animations back on. My apologies. So yeah, for those of you who've never played a Fire Emblem game before, or haven't played this one specifically, you are probably now starting to see the reason why people call this one the easiest is because if focused correctly and if units are trained properly, they can become monsters way earlier than intended. Or perhaps it was intended, but either way, it's just kind of a weird situation here. Anyways, with 11 sword, he can actually do some good against these guys. But that would be kind of ill-efficient to send him up against those guys anyways, so... Although, there's no axe users on this map once again! Whoops, forgot to turn that on. Animation's on, there we go. The only reason Frederick really is here anymore is to back up Sumia. There's no other real reason for him to be here. So once we get their kid, I will probably just ditch Frederick and have him come along. I have no idea who he is or she, but we will see in the near future. After I max out Maribel, I'm going to definitely start collecting the children. Or when I say Maribel, I mean her support with Onyx, because I still don't know who I want Onyx to pair with. And if Maribel doesn't want to. She's about the only person left in this game that I think I have any interest in. There's a green-haired character in this game, but it does feel really weird to have them pair up with a main character, especially considering that they're from another game. Anyways, right now we are currently an unstoppable force, especially with Onyx at the helm here. I just realized I don't have a real pair-up partner for Muriel. Because it was originally going to be Onyx, but then Onyx switched over to Pan. And now I just don't know anymore, but... oh well, she can fare for herself. I don't want to send Onyx over the wall, but I do at the same time for mission efficiency, so... sorry guys, but Onyx is about to get a lot of kills. Let's use a short axe, why not? Alright, this guy's a sword, but who cares? And Maribel can just now ride around and kill people with lightning. I wonder if those hit rates are set. They must be. I feel like they have to be. Because unless you can get there in 2 turns, they just murder her. Which in our case isn't hard, but for a new Fire Emblem player, that would be kind of difficult.
Come get some.
Oh yes, attack. It's funny that the mages would rather go for Tharja. Because that means she's a physical tank. More than resistance. Although that one had Arc Thunder, so he could do quite a bit, regardless. I love how Onyx says checkmate like he has a plan when he's riding a giant goddamn dragon. He's like, you fell right into my trap. It's like, where's the trap? You know, you're in front of my dragon, which means you're dead. Wait, how is that a trap? Shut up, I'm a tactician. I probably should have turned on ranges before I moved her. But that's fine. Only one guy could hit her anyways. I should probably look out for a Beast Killer or a Wyvern Blade, because if there is one thing that this kind of party setup I have right now is afraid of, it's Beast Killers. Because how many do we have? We have... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mounted units total. Not all those count as beasts, but whatever. I still don't know why they're called beasts either, because they should be called like animals or something. I don't know what are they called? The unit is weak against weapons with these icons. Never mind, they don't actually have a name. Well, at least an in-game one. I guess you guys can just mow them down? I don't really have any preference here, but I should look out. Arc Fire, Short Spear. Oh, there's actually a Dark Knight back there. Which means we should be kind of slow about this, because I don't want someone getting ganked by the Dark Knight. No one really has any specialty weapons. I'm kind of surprised. Behind us, however... nope, they're just a bunch of dudes. So I'm just gonna set up like a blockade back here to prevent getting killed by this Dark Knight. And Onyx can just go over there and do whatever he wants. Silver Lance, that's good. kind of scared of having to fight that Dark Knight, though. She should be fine. Javelin. Because they don't have any anti-flying units at all. I am here to save you. Although I just realized only Chrom can talk to you, so if I kill one, I am kind of afraid you're just gonna run off on your own and die. Okay, let's see how this goes. You know what? Never mind. She probably won't do anything because she doesn't have a weapon. I just realized that probably disables her AI. Same as enemies. When you kill them or they run out of weapon durability, they'll just stand still because they know that they're gonna die and they can't do anything. So, chances are Sayri will do the same. Although the Javelin's a little on the weak side to be taking out these armored units.
I've got your back.
Block that fire with your sword, Longku. Oh wow, she looks a lot like Emmeryn. In fact, I think that's Emmeryn's outfit or even body model. This team is too strong.
Nice save.
For victory. Not while I draw breath. Allow me.
Here goes. Victory.
Okay then, everything's going as planned.
Don't falter.
I'm still really scared of the Dark Knight, but I think we'll be okay.
Are you ready? Hold on, I'm coming. Have another. Wait.
Thanks.
And it's funny because I always hear people talking about how the child units are super OP, and they're like, you never use the children in this game? What? But they're super broken. It's like, well, look at us right now. I mean, 10 levels from now, which I think is the end of the game, we will be able to finish the game. Like, the children back then when I started felt like an extra thing I didn't really need to worry about. Yeah. Oh, they're still trying to get across the beach. Like, this sand! I did not equip my soldiers with sandals! General's just sitting back there having, like, a martini. He's just, like, freaking out. He's like, if only I bought sandals, what kind of general am I? It's like, what if I bought sandals for the horses, too? Do they need sandals? Just having a crisis.
Nicely done.
I really wanted to level Pan more, but she's kind of fallen behind, at least in comparison to Onyx. I haven't given her as much XP as she deserves, so I feel kind of bad about that, but I can't use everyone in the end anyways, so that's a thing. Oh my goodness, that scared me. I at least want to finish this LP before my capture card goes out, you know? Because, like, even if the capture card does go out, I feel like it won't be long until, like, the other two Ace Attorney games are on the Switch, which are one of the only other things I really needed my 3DS for, so I just at least want to get through this series, and that scared me when that went out and I plugged it back in, and unlike normal, it did not just return to what it was. It was freaky. I was like, ugh. Anyways. Muriel, how about you help us out here and destroy this guy?
I'm right here.
Now you two.
My strength is yours. Face me.
Sorry.
And now you two.
No worries.
You're already dead. You deserved worse.
So, we managed to basically clear the entire level before those guys could even get off the beach.
Hold on.
That's pretty insane.
I think not.
Then again, nothing on this map is a challenge. The only things I even have to worry about at all, because there are no archers and no anti-flying units on this map in general, is... Hey, we learned rally movement. That's a good skill. Wait, you mean they get rally movement and gale force? Whoa. Alright. Damn. Because rally movement does what? Yeah, it allows everyone within 3 spaces to move +1. Oh man. That's great. Well, time to visit all these houses.
Excuse me.
There's no standing against the Emperor. All who question him are slain on the spot. I'm a refugee here. The dastard raised my entire village just for sport. If you truly mean to fight him, I'd have you take this. You can use it to heal the wounds of comrades from afar. Thank you for the physics staff. Or stave, as it's supposed to be called. We can actually go another turn without having to worry about running into enemy units right now. But let's get to Sayri with Chrom. As for the rest of us, let's go visit all these houses.
Well,
Oh, well, you don't look Imperial, do ya? Care for a wee bit of gossip? I hear tell of resistance movements all across the continent. Each one striving to end Walhart's cruel tyranny, but they're divided, scattered. They say a beautiful sword mistress is trying to unite them. Core, blimey! I'm sorry, but, and I know, like, what is it, like, only 20% of you probably are watching Dragon Quest, but every time someone says Core Blimey, I think it's starting to become a joke, because, like, in Dragon Quest, I just walk up to some NPCs, and I'm like, Core Blimey, and then that's the first thing they say. Oh, that's funny. It's just, after hearing Core Blimey from, like, every 20th NPC in Dragon Quest, it's funny coming back to this and hearing it here, too. It's like, you can't escape me. Never even seen me, this lady, but I wish to help her all the same. It's weird how dialect trips up my reading even more. Should you find her, ask that she read this. It'll make her even keener with a blade. Oh, arm scroll. I need that. I need that bad. That should go to Muriel so she can use 11 sword. Or it should go to Stull so he can actually use axes. Either way. Okay. So I guess we'll just have these guys on the beach do their thing then. Do you have an axe? He does. Perfect.
I guess I'll help.
Oh, but he can't double them. Although that's not really a problem because they have shitty short spears and can't pierce his armor. Dance! Dance, magic dance. But I do need to level up Long Crew also, so I'm going to set him back here. Does this guy have a ranged weapon? He does not. He even has a sword too, so they're on even ground. Items. Let's go with a steel sword. That should be enough. Switch. Wait. There we go. Oh, shoot. I didn't see you back there. I guess they do have an enemy with anti-air capabilities. That's cool. Nice block.
Thanks.
You guys really make up for each other's weaknesses. Like, it doesn't matter if they have spears anymore, because Ylisse can just, you know, burn them inside of their armor.
Please stay strong.
Okay, yeah, you go and talk to Sayri now.
My gratitude.
Prince Chrom of the Ylisian League, you have my gratitude. You know of our cause? Of course. I should speak with you more, but first perhaps... Oh yes, time enough for that once the fighting is finished. That was a really short conversation. Yes, helping Sayri, are helping Sayri, are you? It's like, no, I am helping Sayri. She's always such a good woman. If only she were here, I'd give this bar of solid gold to her. She's like, no, I am. Good, good. We need such bravery in these times. Here now, sell this at the market and use funds to arm your forces. I'd rather see you put it to use than have that tyrant steal it. Wow, he actually gave us a gold bar. Psst, talk quietly now. The Conqueror has ears everywhere. Between us, I support the resistance and all, but I'm not about to stand against him. If his men even knew I talked to you, they'd slice me open and wear me like a jacket. But good luck to you, though. Oh, fine. Here, take this. Just don't tell anyone I helped you. Thank you, Sundari Villager. Anyways, let's get Onyx down here to help now, because they kind of need help. Okay, so I do have to get rid of this guy with Arcwind. How many more spearmen do they have? This guy's an axe, actually, so... If I back up a little bit... Or no, that'd be a bad idea, because then Onyx can't help. Switch... I want to switch to a sword, actually. And take this guy out. In one swing, exactly.
Very nice.
And then... move forward and take this one out.
Focus.
I should probably just be using a sword, but that's fine. Yeah, their movement sucks. And as long as I can take this one out, we're fine. Which I can if Long Ku helps. But to ensure his death, Tharja, I'm going to need to borrow Elwind from you for a moment. Here, you can hold a rescue staff so I won't accidentally use it. I just realized she can't use Elwind because her tome level's not high enough. That was dumb of me. But we can still try because she has high crit and Long Ku, which will probably help her. Yep, there we go. Let's see. So this guy's range is up to there, so I don't need to worry too much. He has 25 strength, though. That is kind of scary. Oh, she'll survive. I didn't even realize there was a boss over there. Nice block. There you go, Long Ku. A crit worthy of a promotion, even if it didn't do any damage at all.
I'll save your bones. What are you doing?
Yeah, you guys can just stay up there. Mariel? Elwyn!
Look out!
Switch to Tharja. Have her L Thunder.
Need a hand?
I like the fact that they're actually fighting in the water on the beach. I think this is one of the few times in Fire Emblem I've had a hard magic flyer team in anything. I have a ton of mages this time around, and that makes me happy, because that's very different from how I usually play. Although, I still haven't changed my old ways of screw axe users, but... technically, Onyx is an axe user, and same for Stall, so I guess I have axe users. Wait, is this even a... yeah, it's around the enemy map, so I had to kill them all. Have I mentioned you've been acting odd lately? Why do you wander off from camp? I make sure my weapons are in tip-top shape. Then I find out about food. It's like, why are you leaving? Don't leave me. It's like, but I'm hungry. What do you dream about? Last night I dreamt I raided a carrot patch. Is that not the sort of dream you mean? Alright then. You know what? I'm starting to think the only reason I like Maribel is because she reminds me so much of Corinne, but like, she's also very sweet in a way. Like, she's just trying to figure out her way among the common populace. Alright, Onyx, here we go. Let's use the killer axe for funsies. Long live the Emperor, death to all who oppose him.
Do your worst.
Okay, have fun with your baloney. I'm gonna kill you with this axe. I may fall, but we are Legion. You cannot stop the Conqueror. I've killed Legion in several Castlevania games, I can assure you. It's not that strong. Apparently in Aria of Sorrow, all I have to do is take the Clamps Ylisse and just slash it apart. Or no, it was the Death Sides that I beat it with. Woo!
My gratitude.
Mercy, friends. The tales of your strength are no exaggeration. I'm called Sayri, and I fight with the Resistance.
What?
So there is an organized resistance.
Right.
Aye, of sorts. Several groups formed to seek liberty for the states of Valm.
Really?
I thought the Emperor had stamped out all dissenters.
Aye.
He tries, but we Resistance are a slippery lot. We strike hard and then vanish again into the dark of night. Even now, rebels ride to the banner of Dynus across the continent. United, we could pose a veritable threat to Walhart. And so, for some time, I've struggled to bring us together. It's always been super weird to me that Sayri has, like, that samurai aesthetic, and I know it's supposed to be with, like... and I know it's supposed to be she's from a specific culture or something, and I like the Samurai Swordmasters, I really do, but it just feels weird. You know, I feel like I've played so many games lately, especially Japanese games, where you go to a town and then they're just like, this town is Japan, and it's the only thing that's like that, and you're like, oh, okay? Why, though? It's just a little weird, you know? Greed, jealousy, sloth, all the weaknesses of man. The Dynus all would have freedom, but on their own terms. Some refuse to take up arms unless their territory is threatened. Others thrive under the Conqueror heel and will not join unless there is profit in it. Liberty is a fine word, aye, but not always enough to rouse men from foolishness.
Oh my.
I take it you're looking for an even more convincing argument, then?
Right.
Just so, although my efforts thus far have met with meager success. I fear many distrust me because my brother fights for Walhart.
Hold on.
Why does he support the Empire? What bad I knew, good sir. Yen Fei was a good man once, but he's my brother no more. If we meet on the battlefield, I would cut him down, same as any other Imperial. Walhart is said to command 1 million men now, perhaps more. Sooner or later, he will stamp out the resistance entirely if we do not unite.
What?
Chrom, did she just say that he has 1 million soldiers?
Aye.
Ha! And what are 1 million men against the Ylessian dogs of war? You stopped 1,000 of their ships, did you not? Wait, what? Wait, hold on, go back to that last line. What do you mean we stopped 1,000? We set a few ones on fire. Other than that, we struggled against them. 1,000? Your daring strategy has awoken and inspired people across all of Valm. Together, I know we can yet unite the resistance and break Walhart's grip. Help me, Prince Chrom, I beg of you.
My lord.
My lord? This is no easy thing you ask of me. I have my own causes, a Halidom to save and a future to win.
Father.
Lucina's just sitting over there like, do the thing, Dad. Come on. I know a great battle has been foretold, but is this it? How to know? Still, I admire your courage. Perhaps your mission is the best way to achieve mine. So yes, Sari, I will join your cause with my own. And if I am wrong, it's my life on the line. As it should be. Now, what will it take to unite your people?
My gratitude.
Well, I do have one idea. Okay. Well, that's chapter 15 or 16. Took nearly no strategy at this point. Oh, we're not done. Look at my golden, ugly shoulder pads. Since the ancient times, many of our people have worshipped Naga. Because you know how that went in the last Fire Emblem LP. More precisely, we worship the Divine Dragon's Oracle, Lady Tiki. Though most only know her as the Voice. The Voice is trapped in her temple as Walhart's prisoner, but if she were freed,
Whoa.
the Resistance could unite around her. Where is the Voice being held?
Right.
There is a shrine built in the branches of the Divine Milla tree. Oh boy! Hearing about Tiki and Milla and, that other one. I just forgot her name. Having fun flashbacks to my favorite Fire Emblem game ever. She is confined there.
Good.
Then we have our plan. Let's get to it. So, this next map that's coming up, I won't do it this episode, I'm going to end it here, but this next map that is up and coming is one of people's most hated maps. It's very pretty, but a lot of people hate it, but actually, I've never had any issue with it. I've always cleared it on my first try, or at least in my practical Kellum solo run. So, I don't know. Maybe I just got lucky back then. Apparently Long Crew got a support with Muriel now. I guess the point was to get him a support with Lissa or an S rank, but whatever. Anyways, we will continue this next episode. I hope you guys are enjoying this. For all you newcomers, I hope you enjoy my style of LPing. And to all of you newcomers, just a quick thing. I've been watching a lot of other recent Fire Emblem YouTubers' videos where they've been talking about other YouTubers on the platform that also do Fire Emblem stuff. And I guess I don't only do Fire Emblem, so I don't make it on any of those lists, which is fine. It's whatever. But I came across one video of, I think it was Gast, talking about the differences in content and, like, the value of Fire Emblem content and what should happen in the future. And when I take a look at my LPs, I don't see them as, like, normal LPs. I don't want them to be boring and normal. I don't want them to be like any other you've ever seen. With Fire Emblem, it has become less and less about the gameplay. Like, I am starting to care way less. I could exchange the gameplay for literally anything else and be happy. I know that's something to say, but it just doesn't entertain me that much anymore. But what I do love doing is I love taking the characters and adding my own voice into them. And not necessarily voicing them, but creating a cast that people remember in a way. Like, people never forgot the Radiant Dawn characters, I don't think. And I don't think people ever forgot, like, Apollo Justice and how I changed their perception of those characters. The way I kind of see Fire Emblem, as far as LPing goes, is it is like a play where I get to mess around with all the characters, and there's far too many. Anyways, if you like this video, please leave a like. It would help out a bunch. And if you want to become a member of the Dust Brigade, just click subscribe. It helps There's a ton of you lately, so maybe if we keep clicking subscribe, something will happen. I don't know. See you next time. Writing out. Bye.